What up, YouTube? My name's Keith, aka HongKongBlack, and for today's YouTube video, Halle Berry wasn't wifey material? According to David Justice, a three-time MLB All-Star and a man who can confidently say had the opportunity of being Mrs. Halle Bailey's first husband. This news has set the internet in a frenzy recently, some positive, but a majority negative. Halle Berry's ex, David Justice, trashed over sexist remarks. What about that was sexist, saying she didn't cook or clean? Okay. Sorry, David. Halle Berry was busy making history and opening doors. Halle Berry's first ex-husband, David Justice, shares savage reason he decided to leave actress. What I find hilarious is that most of these articles just have him listed as Halle's ex. Imagine making a career at a professional baseball just to be known as Halle's ex. So, as you can clearly see, this news has gone viral and just been pretty decisive overall. But what I'm here to say is that this situation has just been blown way out of proportion and is not as deep as people are making it out to be. So, let's find out exactly what was said.
We never had any major issues like that. It's just that because I was young and had only been in, honestly, one real relationship before her, my knowledge and my understanding, my wisdom around relationships just wasn't vast. So I'm looking at my mom, and I'm a Midwest guy. So in my mind, I'm thinking a wife at that time should cook, clean.
Traditional.
And then I'm thinking, okay, if we have kids, is this the woman I want to have kids with and build a family with? And at that time, as a young guy, she don't cook, don't clean, don't really seem like motherly.
That's weird. It took years of marriage to figure out that she wasn't compatible enough to be the mother of your kids. Any man who's dated or been in a relationship knows exactly what category of women you put within weeks. They're either fun, short-term, or long-term. And according to you, y'all were together for 3 to 4 years.
There wasn't a lot of negative attention until I decided to leave her in 1996. I remember Halle saying to me, hey, she asked me to marry her.
So it took that long to figure out if she was the one? It don't ever take that long, my brother. Now, in my opinion, what he said wasn't all too crazy. At least not as bad as what everyone will have you think. But this is just the reality for women, whether you like it or not. And a lot of y'all absolutely do not. A lot of us men just simply want y'all to cook and clean. As long as you can cook, clean, you lovey-dovey, you locked in. It's not sexist, it's just what a majority of men want out of y'all, the same way y'all have expectations for us. You can throw a fit about it, but it's just simply the truth. But what's most important is that David was just being honest. No matter if you think it was right or wrong, this is how he felt. This is what he grew up knowing what women are and what his visions of basic duties were. He just felt like she wasn't doing the basic shit, and that's real, and wasn't motherly on top of that. He realized he didn't like that and got his ass up out of there. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. Those are just his expectations. Even if it was a few years too late, not everybody is meant to be together. And from the sound of his voice, it seemed like he had sympathy from what happened. He constantly brought up how he was young and just didn't know any better. Just what he was raised on, and that would be motherly love. Now, what I don't like is everyone just shitting on him like he said the most craziest, most misogynistic things ever. There are many people and articles trying to make it out to seem like he's the one in the wrong, like he's the bad guy. But a lot of these people just didn't even watch the full clip. For example, many people have called him out for bringing this situation back up 30 years later, but fail to realize Matt Barnes is the one who brought up the question.
Obviously learning and transitioning, but what was it like having personal stuff public, such as relationships and stuff like that? How hard was that back then? Because again, if there's some bullshit out there, you just kind of have to go with it because there's no real filter or, opportunity for you to speak your piece.
So Matt, this is your fault. Another rumor swirling around is that apparently David abused Halle. It's been an ongoing thing for about 30 years now, but he decided to finally speak up about it. So let's see what he had to say.
The one thing that probably, I would say, hurt the most is Halle had a relationship with a gentleman who hit her on the side of the head. And so she lost some hearing. But she never made him public. And I'm not gonna make him public because I ain't gonna do him like that. I know who it is. But for people to think, oh, it had to be David Justice because the only person they associated her with was me. Now she said it was a former boyfriend. I'm not a former boyfriend, I'm her husband.
Right.
That's different.
Big difference.
But literally from 96 until even today, sometimes I'll see something on social media. Well, he hit her in the head. And I'm like, oh, that's just a quick Google search.
Yeah.
Do a quick Google search. That girl ain't never said I hit her in the head.
Yeah.
Well, I was tripping one time when she.
Oh no, I got one time I was tripping.
At one time because I didn't understand it when we were out to lunch in L.A. And I remember I'm from Cincinnati, man. I ain't even in L.A. scene like that. And she see an actor that she worked with one time, and he came in, hey, kissed him on the lips.
Oh.
What are we doing around here?
Was he European or American? I'm confused.
American.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, so I know this is going to be a conversation.
Hey, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that's crazy right there. She kissed another man on the lips in front of you too. That's disrespectful, bro. Hey, drop a comment, man. What's the most disrespectful thing your significant other has done to you in public? Funny enough, it reminds me of that one Usher episode in the Boondocks. That's crazy, man. I see why he divorced her. But like I said, man, nobody watched the full clip. It's just people hammering on him.
So now her manager and I used to go to this restaurant all the time. I had a young lady at the front seat us all the time. We went there so much, she became so friendly. We got to hugging her every time we come in. Hey, how you doing? Just regular hug. Take Halle and his wife to lunch one time. I said, Halle, this is such and such. This is Halle, right? Halle looked at that girl, saw how fine she was. Man, she gave her one of them, like barely touched her hand, right? Just played her crazy. I was embarrassed, bro. I was like, but wait, hold on. I just hugged the girl.
Right.
You kissed this dude.
Good old relationship pettiness. You love to see it. So yeah, man, Halle isn't that innocent little princess y'all think she is. She definitely got her duds too. And if that wasn't enough, wait till you hear this. Since their initial divorce back in 1996, Halle has been in 4 other public relationships, has been married 2 more times, and been in a relationship 2 other times. And here's the kicker. All of the divorces and breakups have been initiated by the man, while Mr. Justice, since his divorce with Halle, has been married to the same woman since 2001. 24 years before I was even thought of. All I'm saying is, if Halle was his perfect angel, how come she can't keep a relationship? And on top of that, how come it's the man always choosing to divorce her, not the other way around? Interesting. But hey, what do I know? Appreciate each and every one of y'all who tune into the video. As always, do not forget to like and subscribe, as that takes 5 seconds and that'll greatly help out the channel. Also, if you're looking for personal relationship advice, please be sure to hit me up on Instagram. Trust me, I respond. And follow my other platforms as well. And as always, I'm out. Until next time.